For decades, we've been fascinated by learning styles, communication styles, even styles in intelligence. I've come to believe that how we listen and, more importantly, what we listen for is foundational to whatever style we may possess. Many of us in the adult learning space and in multiple corporate programs have also had training in active listening, a total focus on what the speaker is saying, using all five senses, communicating nonverbally to the speaker that we are paying attention. While I find nothing wrong with this effort, I believe many of us have distilled active listening into acting like we're listening, at least until we can jump in and get others to listen to us. Perhaps you too have become aware that we're not living in times that encourage us to listen to each other more proactively. We're continually offered opportunities via social media to bray at each other about, pick anything, politics, culture wars, the latest tirade on Twitter or X. This book offers an invitation to slow down, to take a breath, to begin to notice what we pick up from the people we engage with, regardless of and, in some cases, because of the way we feel about them. I am a trainer and facilitator with a master's degree and 20 years in the field of adult learning. For much of that time, my specialty has been team experience design. The intricacies of adult listening have intrigued me for years, and I've developed the material I'm about to share with you over the course of a decade. The stories here are pulled from my experience as a coach, trainer, facilitator, and theater improviser. All names are changed, of course, to protect privacy. It's my hope that what you hear in this book will inspire deeper curiosity, as I believe curiosity is where good listening truly begins. I am often hired as a communications coach. A few years ago, I got a chance to work with my state's Department of Environmental Protection, DEP. Their field technicians, Blake among them, were having difficulty in conversations with landowners in violation of environmental codes, having to do with a wide range of issues: water pollution, wetlands preservation, pesticides, and so on. Blake's story was fairly typical of the tone in these discussions. Some of them included large dogs. Some of them included firearms. In listening to the fears and frustrations that Blake and his colleagues shared, I got the feeling early on that communication wasn't really the foundational issue. It wasn't a matter of getting the landowners to listen. I needed to train the field techs to listen better. I got curious. The same way any profession has occupational hazards, could there also be particular ways of listening that become more pronounced the longer we stay in a given field? Were there natural tendencies in all of us to listen for specific kinds of information, maybe the kind we know what to do with, while missing other messages that call on skills not as familiar to us? In the same way we have learning and communication styles, could we also have listening styles? As adults, the way we listen and what we listen for could well be influenced by our profession. I recently discovered a new term, déformation professionnelle. It's a French phrase that has to do with how one's occupation skews a person's worldview, to such a degree that information becomes deformation, or rather anti-information. When it comes to listening, if we are in the clutches of déformation professionnelle, we filter out whatever does not resonate with the worldview informed by our profession. It's not even a conscious process. It's an unconscious habit. It makes me wonder, once this term takes hold, if we will be tossing around terms like déformation professionnelle syndrome. Avoiding the consequences of this habitual filter is one reason I undertook the writing of this book, and endeavored to outline specifically the advantages and disadvantages of head, heart, and hands.